Hi Leos, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. This is for all my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females. Like I did before, we're going to be talking about love, health, finances, and whatever else comes through. So I hope you find this helpful. I already pre-shuffled and laid out all the cards and meditated on your energy before recording. So just to save time, so I hope you guys don't mind. And let's just get right into it. Okay, so Leos, for this week, I think this is a really hopeful week for you. You may start to see good things that are coming in, things that you were hopeless about before. I think you're gonna start to see the light on the end of the tunnel, or start to see little glimpses of like life. And like let's say you had a plant, for example, that was maybe dying, and now you start to see like one little leaf starting to grow. You're like, ah, that's hope, yes, like it's not dying. Like something like that, like little things that happen that give you a glimpse of happiness. You're like, okay, good, like it's not the end of the world. Okay, and I feel like 52 is an important number for you guys this week, or you could add 5 + 2, 7, in case that means something to you. And I think this week you may be seeking out an expert. You may be going to see a professional, maybe a doctor, lawyer, I don't know, someone that's going to help you in some area of your life, to give you expertise, something that you're not as knowledgeable about, but you need help in, or you need some clarity in. I see that you may want to look at some an outside source or expert or professional, whether it's like health, finances, anything. Okay, and I feel like here, when it comes to your health, that you may have some like liver stagnation or some like tightness around like your hips or like thigh area. Maybe it's the way you're sitting or your posture. Maybe you have a job where you're sitting a lot, like myself, or just a tightness, maybe from an injury or from sports, possibly. You just may need to do some stretching this week. I would maybe look up some on YouTube or on Google. Just do stretches, in your hips area that make you feel a little bit better, especially if you've been sitting for a long time or in one position. That may kind of help bring the circulation and blood flow in that area. Also, if you have any repressed anger or emotions, that's going to stay in the liver. So you want to make sure that you're, letting go of any of those old feelings and heavy emotions that maybe you were carrying throughout this time. Okay, because that does manifest into our body and our health. All right, so just make sure you're stretching well this week. And if you have circulation problems or like tightness, muscle tension, just try to like loosen that up. Maybe put like a warm hot towel and then try to walk around a little bit, do some stretches. I also see that you could benefit from eating like red, orange colored, naturally pigmented foods like beets, carrots, cranberries. I like cranberry juice, not the sugary one, but the pure one that's like really bitter. That one would be really good for like your blood. Okay, all right. And then when it comes to your finances, work, career, that area of life, I think there may be something that you may be overlooking or maybe not seeing this week. So make sure you're reading all the fine print. Make sure you're reading and going through all contracts, all paperwork, your emails as well. Make sure you're looking at your trash or junk mail, because you may miss something that maybe you were supposed to look at, or something that you sent out that didn't actually send. So make sure you're double checking everything before you hit send or before you finalize things. There could be some piece of information that you are missing this week, that you need to look a little bit deeper to, or ask for help, or look into a little bit more. So there may be something like, oh no, it's good, it's perfect, but then you realize you have to come back and add more information, or you're missing something. So this week you may miss some kind of information, so make sure you're really looking deeply into everything and checking your emails, checking things before you send them out. Okay, it's also with like scheduling, like you may think that you were not on the schedule, you may think you were on the schedule, but you actually weren't. So make sure you're double checking everything, and you don't miss something, or you don't like miss a day of work because you thought you didn't work but you actually do, or you thought you got in at 7 but you actually get in at 6. I don't know, just make sure you're double checking everything. Okay, and also make sure that you're not sharing too much of your information or your personal things with people at work, or people, just random people. Make sure you're just keeping that kind of stuff to yourself, because there could be people who may like to gossip or, say or assume things about you. So just make sure you're not sharing too much of like your personal things with, people who maybe you don't really trust. Okay. All right. So When it comes to love and relationships for all my Leos, I feel like you're going to be a little bit shy this week, a little bit introverted, a little bit timid, and your person, on the other hand, is feeling really grateful, really thankful maybe for you or for the situation that they're in right now. So I think you could be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could also be a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, but of course it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign, like I always say, but just could be the energy. So in your recent past, Leo, I think you may have cut someone out, or you may have stopped talking to someone, or you gave someone a peace of mind, or you could have blocked them, deleted their number, you just ghosted them, whatever it is. I feel like you cut someone out of your life and you went stone cold. You gave them the cold shoulder. You're like, nope, off with the head. Could have been with good reason, maybe not, I don't know, but you just stopped communication, or you gave someone kind of a piece of your mind. You're like, I'm done with you, bye. And you became really cold with this person. Maybe they deserved it. Where you are right now is that you're walking away from this person. So this could have been really recent, maybe like yesterday, last week or something. You walked away, or you're walking away from someone or from a situation that's no longer serving you, because maybe you didn't feel, or you don't feel emotionally fulfilled, you don't feel loved, you don't feel cared for, and you're moving towards something that you know is going to be better for you. You're like, I may not know what's ahead of me, but I know it's going to be better than what this person is giving me. Because I don't feel appreciated, I don't feel loved, and I don't think I should stay in a situation that doesn't resonate with my heart anymore. So you're moving away, you're walking away from someone or a relationship due to, being unhappy, not feeling loved, or not having that same feeling connection that maybe you were looking for, that you hoped you would get. But where you're going and where you're heading is having stability, having strength, becoming more in power, more in control, focusing maybe more on your finances, on your work, on school, on home life, your family. I think you're going to be attracting, you're maybe meeting someone who is in your work field or does something similar to you, or you may meet someone who's like a friend of a coworker, or through family work, something like that. But I think you're just moving towards really being independent, finding someone who is actually more aligned with you, not just like, oh, physically attractive, or they just, oh, look good on paper. No, I want to find someone who actually complements my life, who makes me, encourages me to be a better person in all areas. Okay, so I think where you're going, if you need a confirmation, I think this is your confirmation that you made the right decision to walk away and leave behind whatever was in your past, because I don't think it was serving you. It was not for your highest good, and that person or that relationship may have served its purpose, and which I know could be hard, but I think the fact that you found the strength to walk away from it with your dignity, head held high, says a lot about you, and you're going to be reaping the rewards. And a lot of success, a lot of abundance is going to be coming your way. Okay, so a lot of good things. And it's funny because you got the King of Pentacles and they got the King of Cups. So both of you are really high vibrational, mature, compatible. You ground each other, you water each other with emotions and feelings. So I see that this person you're going to be connecting with, or maybe this new person you're kind of getting to know, get cozy with, is a lot more compatible with you and can give you that emotional fulfillment, that emotional love that maybe the other person was not able to give you. Okay, all right, so I feel like they are mature. You guys could be the same age, if not, maybe one could be a little bit older, maybe they could be older, but I think you guys are very mature wise and experience level kind of similar. They are really sweet, really genuine, sensitive, emotionally available, meaning they are able to give love and receive love in a healthy way. Really romantic. I think they are someone who wears their heart on their sleeve. They know how to love. They know how to make you feel appreciated and cared for. They could be someone who kind of has like maybe a mysterious look on their face sometimes. They could have really deep eyes that they just stare into your soul. But when they do, that's because they're interested in you. Okay. And I also feel like this person is very positive, really optimistic. They could be someone who's well-traveled. Maybe they're from a different country, city, state than you, a different culture, race, ethnicity, religion, tradition. Maybe they speak a different language, or they just look different than you. But I feel like they're really cultured, or maybe they like to learn about different people, history. They could be well-traveled, and maybe they, love to teach. Maybe they're a teacher, or they like to learn things. They like to have new experiences, have new adventures. They're really grounded, but also in tune with their emotions, and they're really optimistic, a really positive person. Like when you're around them, you feel good. You could just feel their optimism, and like they don't carry heavy negative energy, which is really, really positive and really, really good. Okay. And so I feel like that's where they're at right now, trying to be optimistic, keeping their life balanced, not doing too much, not doing too little. And I feel like this is someone who is really grateful for where they are in their life. They're really grateful. Sorry, the sun is like beating on me now. They're really grateful for what they have, and where they're going is having mental clarity, having higher judgment, knowing what they need to do, having clarity, the answers that they want. And I feel like this person is really someone who is trying to do the right thing, make the right decisions, be the best person that they can be. And oh, you know what? You know how I said that you may want to seek an expert or see a professional this week? This may be the person you go to seek. Like, let's say you go start therapy or counseling, or you see a doctor or what do you call it, CPA or something, and this is the person, or they work there. You may meet them like that, and they teach you a lot, and they expand you, or they help you with your career, your finances, and that's how you connect. I can see that happening kind of random, not for everyone, but maybe for a few of you. Okay, so I think that this person is really high vibrational. I feel like I get good energy from them. And I think both of you are going to learn a lot from each other, actually. So I see this being a really healthy connection so far. All right, so we're going to dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy's at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they want you to know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. So I would love you guys to join me on there. The link will be below. I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. All right, take care. Bye.